Jonathan from Paul's Bar in Kent, Washington. This is a 2021 Tiffin Allegro Red 38KA bunkhouse model. As you see up there, you got the Girard awning going in from the wind sensor, which is a really nice feature because these things are not meant for wind or heavy rain. It is not an umbrella. I repeat, it's not an umbrella. The Girard awnings are, I would say, the best in the industry. I love the Girard awnings. They work really, really well. They look really good on these coaches. They were started on the Allegro bus and they trickled down to the open roads now, which is pretty sweet. Outside, you got your TV, sound bar. There's a huge window in the galley, which we'll cover later. You got your 6-volt batteries right here. You got 4 of them. This is on a Freightliner chassis with a 360 Cummins motor, 800 pounds of torque. I love this. So here we got the slide tray, excuse me. Goes out both sides, either or. It comes with extra laminate tiles, as well as your central vac system. This is the access for the back of the fridge. Tiffin makes everything really easy to work on for the customer as well as technicians, so it's just, essentially it saves you guys less money in the long run, or more money, excuse me. There are outlets. That's where you empty your central vac system right here. A lot of coaches surprisingly don't even have outlets down in here in the bay, so that's really nice to see. Got outlets over here, outlets over there. Here's your inverter, 2000 watt pure sine inverter. So I like to show this to everybody. I'm 220 pounds. I can jump up and down on the storage doors. The storage doors are block foam insulated. There are aluminum. They build the rest of the motorhome the exact same way. So you know that if they're doing that on the storage doors, then what does the rest of the motorhome look like as far as quality? You got your fresh bay. There's water tank, you got your black tank, there's heated pads on it, and there's also forced air down the underbelly. I have a lot of customers up here in Washington State that take their Tiffin Allegro Reds up to the mountains. Send me pictures of the snow just dumped on them. So I know they do well. I got pictures to prove it. Customers that love them. There's your chassis batteries, battery disconnect for your chassis. More storage. Your Truma Aquaville. This is the, I believe, NASA color, which is my favorite. So they used to only do these bars, I want to say, on the Allegro bus that had the 605 motor in it. So one of those 45 footers. That's pretty sweet to see that. I like that. It looks really good. So anything that you're going to see that's going to have a yellow cap to it or painted yellow is going to be something that you as the customer, there's engine oil check over there, something that you would routine maintenance. So it's all color coordinated, that way you know what you do need to worry about and what you don't need to worry about. Some more storage right there. You got your 50 amp cord, surge protector. There's your DEF fluid right there. Love this color though, it's really clean. Alright, so this is another thing I really like about this motorhome. So a lot of you probably have had coaches where the water compartment is underneath the slide. How annoying is this all the time? You need to go do something. So it's nice, there's no slide here. You don't have to bump your head, don't have to worry about it. Come in here, there's got a nice LED light in here. You got your water rack right here, paper towel holder, and where's my Perel? Perel goes in there. Someone took the Perel. With all this coronavirus, you can't blame them. This is motion activated light in here, which is really nice. You got your water filter system, your water pump. It's all enclosed, so you can feed your sewer hose through that right there. And then when you're not using it, you can cap that off. Your outdoor shower. Pretty standard stuff. Just a couple years ago, they went to this like Rhino liner type, easy to clean. You can get water in there and just rinse it out. I like that. So, there's your propane tank. You got your hydraulic systems, and I like that because it's on a sliding system, so it's easy to work on. Tiffin, like I said earlier, is really good on making things easy to work on. You got your fuel station on both sides of the coach. You got multi-pix wiring. You got your fuses. You got your air compressor as well. There's your Onan generator. Real quiet. Gotta love Onan. I need to wash it. Just got here from Alabama the other day, so we got bugs and dust and dirt all over this thing. So here we go. This is on the new DriveTech Freightliner system. DriveTech, what DriveTech is, it takes the whole experience and it gets away from those old style where you got the drive, neutral, and reverse shifter right here. Now it's all on the column right here. So I have a Mercedes. It's going to be kind of like a Mercedes. You got your engine brake, exhaust brake, whatever Freightliner chassis that you have, it's going to be on there. You might have 1 stage, 2 stages. It all depends on what you're buying. Kind of got like the smart wheel features, from back in the day. So you can do a lot of your toggling on your digital dash right there in front of you. You can hands-free calling. Another thing I really like about this is down here. So I've had a lot of customers on test drives complain about there's just something wrong with the brakes, when they drive a diesel pusher for the first time, or it's just really hard to get used to for some people. So now you got the more automotive style, like they were doing on the Power Glide chassis that Tiffin makes. So that's really nice that Freightliner came out with that, because it's really easy to use. It's just like driving a car. Let's see what components we got in here. Okay, so you got your solar panel up on top. You got your Jaboni system for that. There's your Girard awning, and then you got your inverter system right there, as well as your automatic generator start. So you've got some Wi-Fi Ranger in here. Yep, there you go. More storage. There's some paint up there for touch up. More storage. All right, so let's go on this motorhome. 2019, Tiffin added these slide buttons for the front slides on the chairs, because a lot of people were hitting. There's the slide right there. If you're back there trying to put the slide in, guess what you're gonna hit? So it's really nice that they did that. So you being right here, you can see if you're gonna hit it, right? So that way it's good CYA, I guess you could say. And this year, the Allegro Red started bringing on this pull-out countertop in the kitchen galley area. They had that in their Fate line and the Allegro bus line, so it's kind of nice that it trickled down to the Allegro Red. This does have the convection microwave. A lot of people were using the oven as a storage, so let's just get rid of that. One thing that Bob Tiffin, he listens to his customers. One thing was there's too many pieces to find places for your cutouts for your kitchen top right here. So now you got it designated for your sink, and then you got those on these deals right there, and you can take that off if you like, or you can just keep it as your backsplash. There's another thing that they added in 2019 is your window and your galley. It gets bigger and bigger every year. I would say it's probably gotten a couple inches bigger since this first started doing it in 19. You do have outlets all underneath the cabinetry, as well as your tower. I like this tower a lot more than the one that pulls up here. It's just not as ugly, I would think. Here you got your LG residential fridge. Got your bottom loading freezer, ice maker. Okay, here's the pantry. Look at this. Adjustable shelves. Really, really nice to have extra, especially with the Bunk model that we're in. It's nice to have extra storage for food, because we know kids like to eat. Here's your bunk area. The nice thing about this is they got 2 drawers, one for each person on each side. You got outlets. You got USB charging outlets. You got, lights. You got the rack right there, or the rail right there if you wanted to use it as a storage when the kids aren't there, if you just want to take the bunk out, or if it lifts up as well and it clicks in right there in that hole, so you can use it as storage if you want, closet. Okay. Let's just take a second to look at the floor plan. This is the front of the floor plan. Probably you're thinking in your head, that's a big old TV in the front right there. Some people think it's unnecessary. Some people like it. I kind of like it. You know, if it's there, it's there. Because if you're sitting over here on the dinette, you don't want to turn around and watch the TV right there. It's all real. It's not that sticker stuff that most motorhome manufacturers do. You got a full pull-out bed right there. Here's a drop that drops down into a bed. There is storage underneath there, as well as a subwoofer for your stereo system. You do have surround sound in here, and the stereo sounds great. That fireplace will heat up quite a bit of room. I would say 500 square foot pretty easily, with an addition to your heat pump. So you got quite a bit of electric options, which saves a lot of your propane. Here's your system right here. So anything that has an arrow, it makes the light dimmable. That's pretty nice. Here's your half bath. And there is a door that blocks off the bedroom from the bunk beds. I'm sure you just put the kids in there and close that. You got your hamper over here. Here's your Wally system for your satellite. Wardrobe space. Motion activated lights right there. This does have a 3,000 Allison transmission, so if you need to tow a boat, you can go all the way up to 10,000 pounds comfortably, and that's a full 10,000 pounds. That's not including cargo capacity. That's all towing capabilities right there. Good storage underneath there for whatever your mind can think of. Storage up in here. Those are pretty deep, and you do have outlets right there for the GFI. Another one up there too, so if you needed to put a hole through the floor of this for a CPAP machine, by all means, get after it. Washer and dryer, stackable, goes in there. Porcelain toilets. You got Tiffin's quality. For any of you that's had a different motorhome, such as the Thor or even the new Winnebagos, unfortunately, they just went downhill. And I sell both of those, and I'd still say the same thing. Pretty brutally honest, but Tiffin, they're doing their best to hold their craftsmanship, and they're doing a really good job. With the labor costs going up, I would expect most companies to take a lot of cuts different places, just because labor costs are going up, material costs, all those tariffs, whatever the case may be. But Tiffin is their prices are going up, and for good reason, because their coaches are still that good. Let's take a look at the floor plan again. Lots of room here. You got 4 slides. Give me a call. This is Jonathan at Paulsbo RV in Kent, Washington. If you have any questions, you can text me as well. My phone number is 206-679-3481. We have every Tiffin you can think of. We do factory orders. We have other manufacturers. Just give me a call. I'm more of an outfitter. You guys are already sold on the idea. So just shoot me a text or give me a call, and I can see what we can do for you, and I can use my experience and our inventory to line you up with something that works for you. All right, thank you guys, and have a good day.